The trading week's almost over. It's 3:40 on June 7th, 2019. So day traders, hope you had a good day trading day. I had a so-so day. Ended up with a good trade at the end that kind of saved me. So the first trade I took was early in the day was NGG. It was a gas company, and it had gapped up on the. So you can see, I think this trade's on another exchange. I'm not sure because it's kind of gapping all over the place a lot. But you could see it gapped up from yesterday to today up here. From yesterday around 51.50 to about 52.79. So I took it early on because it actually showed up in a Holly alert from Trade Ideas, which was... Oh, maybe it didn't show up. Oh, yeah, there it is. 10:06. Or no, entry time was 9:42. So I got in because it popped up on my my alert, my pre-market gappers list. So I was like, oh, it's on Holly and it's on my list, so maybe it'll run. And it was above VWAP to start the day, so I got in right here at 52.92, and then you could see just reversed almost right away. So I got out at around 52.79ish. I think I said I'd get out there, and I got out at 52.77, I think, and ended up being. You can see what happened. It was almost like if I had just taken a short right where I got out, or here I could have had a nice all-day short here. It was 52.78. It's already down to 51.90. So almost a whole dollar for the rest of the day. So that would have been a nice short if I had just thought to reverse it, but you rarely seem to be able to do those things when your trade goes against you. You can't really focus on how you can make it into a positive. You're just trying to get on to the next trade. So but yeah, I should have probably been looking at this as a possible short once it got below VWAP here. And then you can see on this other 5-minute chart, the 8 EMA crossed the 20 SMA and started moving down. Could have gotten in here at 52.56. Yeah, so it was just a bad trade. But I ended the day on a good trade, and that showed up in my top list here. This Gapper's top list, BMS, which is which was a Gapper, and you can see I got in here late in the day. I was watching it all day long because I liked the way it was kind of moving tightly here, and then I saw this little consolidation here. It kind of bounced off VWAP, and I liked that. I said it was moving down to VWAP, and then all of a sudden the buyers kicked in. So I got in at 57.45, and then I got rewarded with a nice big jump here at 3:10 in the afternoon, and I took all my shares out. My first target was around 57.69, so I just took all my shares out there. It moved up as high as well, it's still moving up now at 57.94. So almost 30 cents more than when I got out. But when it moved up so quickly like that, I got nervous that it was just gonna, tank on me. So I ended up just taking all my shares out here because of my losing trade earlier in the day. I just wanted to make up for it. If I had more shares, I might have kept like a third, maybe a quarter of my shares, but I didn't take a ton of shares, so it ended up being just a nice 2-to-1 risk to reward, because I think I put my stop at around 57.33, so got up to about 69, so that was good. But now you can see, it's all the way up to 9. It might touch 58, but we'll see. But there's only 15 minutes left, and I was happy with what I got. And then one of the reasons I liked it is you can see here it kind of tried to break below the 15-minute. It's a 15-minute chart, so all these candles are 50 minutes. It kind of broke down below the 10 EMA, but came right back. So it kind of recovered, and then it moved sideways with these 3 indecision dojis right here, these yellow dojis. So that's kind of why, and I got in right here in this little red candle. That's kind of why I thought, this is low risk. It's either gonna continue moving sideways, or it could possibly bust up. And if it drops down below the 10 EMA, it's a short little risk. So it's a small little risk. So it ended up being correct in that assessment, and it just boom, shot up. Now you can see it. I think it might 57.99 the high right now, so trying to touch 58. But yeah, so that was it. That was the trade. BMS. I've seen this around a couple times in the last 3 weeks. I might have traded it a few weeks ago. I can't remember, but this was a day where, it's not moving complete. It's smooth, but it's like doesn't have a real consistent pattern. But the signal that tipped me off was this drop down here and then quick recovery. Especially on this 15-minute chart, you could see the buyers said, nah, we're not letting it get below this 10 EMA. So that was a nice little signal. So that was the trade. Those are it. I think there's a lot of people in some of these. What was this trade? LJPC was another one. Jolla, that one on the yearly, you could see it's had a crazy day yesterday, and then the 200 moving average is right here, and it gapped above it and moved. So a lot of people were trading that, but for me it was Bemis, Willie Bemis. So so that's it. Yeah, those are the trades I took, and we'll see you back here next week. Good luck trading.